What is up, everybody? Welcome to another reaction right here on youtube.com/ShaunosaurusRex. Today we are talking about the new Saints Row that comes out in August, and we're going to be taking a look at the customization thing that they are doing. But I thought what I'd like to do to start this is to just look at that CGI trailer that they released last year and just enjoy it for what it is, because I really like it. I like what they're doing with the tone, with the story. It's a reboot. I think, excuse me, I talked about it a little bit the other day, or actually this morning. If you watched this morning's video that posts every day, 6 a.m., you get videos at 6 a.m. and 7 p.m. Gameplay in the morning, or if it's Saturday taste test, 7 p.m., you get baseball, unless the Mariners are off, in which case you get nothing, and you'll like it. Talked a little bit about it when I was playing the original 2006 Saints Row. This is a great series that has been dormant for a while. This is a good time for it to just be redone, reinvigorated, revitalized, brought to a new console without anything tying it to any of the other games. This is a good time to do that. I know there are a lot of really beloved characters back there. I get that. I understand it. Even playing the fucking original Saints Row, Johnny Gat is, like, he stands out as such just a smart mouth, like, piece of garbage, like, kind of, but you love him. Like, one of the lines he has super early is like a girl like punches someone in the face because they make like an asinine comment, and you're like, oh hell yeah, that was worth it. And she goes, anybody else have anything to say? And he like, they cut to him and he just goes like, hey, yeah, when you punch, don't throw your shoulder back so much because you'll hurt it. Just shut the fuck up. What are you doing? That's good stuff. That's good humor. That is funny. That is interesting. Obviously, I'm a big fan. I guess I shouldn't say obviously. For me personally, that was the first time I'd really played much of the original Saints Row game. I dabbled a little bit into number 2, but 3 was where it really caught my attention. That was the first one that came out where I had an Xbox 360, because that came out in 2011. That game is fucking magnificent. That game rules. Even playing it, the remastered version of it is great. It's awesome. Holds up very well. I think it's a pretty perfect mix of like open world stuff with a world that I believe in and I believe in the rules of. But most importantly, it has like an engaging story and characters that pull me through. And I think with open worlds, that's really difficult to do, because especially you see it a lot with like a Far Cry game, or even something like a Sea of Thieves, where it's kind of just like, hey, go do whatever and do this whole, like, look at all this stuff that's there. There's a story here somewhere, but like, go out and kill bears with grenade launchers and then it's on fire. And it's like that emergent storytelling that they really want. I think Far Cry is probably the best example, but I would argue any of the Ubisoft games are good examples. But I think Far Cry stands out because it's the one I have the most experience with. And Far Cry does the most consistent thing does the thing that I don't like most consistently, where it introduces an interesting character and then just pushes them to the sideline. And I played Far Cry 6 for like 2 hours, and I was like, oh, cool. This is literally is the same thing. Which I should know. I should be smarter than that. But it was a free-to-play weekend, so don't worry about it. They did such a good job with 3 of balancing all of that to pull me through and to keep me engaged, to like want to get to the next story mission, to interact with. You got Pierce, you got Oleg, you have Zemos, you have Johnny Gat, you have the fucking mayor of the town being, spoiler alert, Burt Reynolds for some reason. You have like Shondi and all these characters that are just fantastic, and they are what pull you through the game. Hopefully they can do that. That's why I wanted to watch this trailer again, because I wanted to talk about why I was so excited about this game. I think 4, which I dabbled in a little bit, I bounced off it pretty quick. I think it's too silly and too weird and over the top. I don't think they strike that balance quite as well. And the ability to like fly, I think, puts it in a different genre that I just wasn't super interested in. There is fun stuff in there, climbing the rocket in the early portion of the game, being the president of the United States, the dubstep gun, like some of that stuff is great. But it also, I just don't think works quite as well. And I never even dabbled in Gat Out of Hell, though. I think I own every single one of the Saints Row games digitally on Xbox 360 and Xbox One through like various sales or games with golds or whatever. But I have all of them, so I could go back and check them out. One thing that I hope that they fix in this, and I don't either I don't remember 3 well enough for it, even though I didn't play it that long ago, or it wasn't as egregious, or the mini games were just more fun. I want the natural flow. I want a better progression system in the new one. Because in 1, when I was playing it, it was you had to go do side activities to get respect, to do a mission, to go do side activities, to do a mission, to go like back and forth between that. I don't remember that being a problem in 3. I think that looking at 1 from 2006 and going like, oh, you can definitely tell that this is like a first effort. The insurance fraud doesn't have quite like the combo system to it. The Hitman stuff is like kind of boring. I didn't really do a whole lot else. Oh, I think I did 1 instance of the rampage. Like all of these are very like early infancy ideas, and they felt more tedious than fun. So I know that it gets better. 2 has my favorite of the minigames where you just spray shit on people, like literal actual shit, fecal matter on stuff, and it's hilarious. I should download 2 just to do that again. But 3 I think has 3 must not have bothered me because I did so much of it. I think I'm 2 trophies away from the platinum in that game on PlayStation 3. I enjoyed it so much, and that includes playing for 30 hours. So I think a lot of that goes back to 3 really struck a chord with me and balanced and kind of perfected everything to be like, here's the ultimate package for me. Hopefully they can do that with Saints Row for 2022. It's out August 25th, or maybe it's the 26th. I can't remember because I'm always looking at the Xbox date. It's the 23rd, by the way. I'm always looking at the Xbox date, and it always is like, oh, it releases at blank at 9 p.m. or blank at 5 p.m. And so that one comes out on the 20. It should be unlocked on the 22nd at. Please stop doing that. Just pause the video. I think it'll unlock on the 22nd at 9 p.m. Now, if the New Zealand trick works, there should be a gameplay video up on the 23rd of August, so it would be like day and date kablam right there. So look forward to that. And then it might shift to a different day in the week for the duration of however long I play it. Hopefully that's one that sticks around. Maybe that would be a good time to just kind of put those up more frequently. I stick to the 1 a week. But I don't have to. Let me know in the comments below. Again, subscribe, ring the bell if you want to see it. Long story short, Saints Row the Third is the best of the Saints Row games. This game I'm very excited about for this trailer because of this trailer that we're going to watch right here. And then we'll dive into and watch the customization presentation. At least that's the plan. Hopefully this video goes up without any hitches. Happy 420, everybody. And let's get to it. Still dealing with just updated to Windows 11. This morning, I recorded a baseball video before this. So this is the second video I've recorded. I'm going to try and just get the recordings done today. And then I will fix problems. Hopefully there aren't any, but it looks wonky on my end, but I tested it with a video earlier. Seemed like everything was fine. It's just a visual thing, but I'll get that updated tomorrow when I have a little more time to spend fixing problems. So let's jump into this trailer here and enjoy it. Actually, this is going to come out almost a year to the day after this trailer came out. So let's enjoy this trailer. You can get off the screen now thing. Okay. All right. I can't wait to go to that. I want to go to that. The dinosaur taco for a Shawnosaurus Rex?
Yep. Here he comes.
And I got the dealer. Nino, they're heading your way. They're here.
You should have eyes on the merchandise.
I sure do.
Was that a gunshot?
Yeah, they shot the dealer.
That is so unprofessional.
Quips like that I find are fun.
We can't afford not to. Nina, you good?
Always a big
Yeah,
fan of muscle
let's
shirts,
do it.
as you know.
Great. Whenever you're ready, Kevin.
What are you guys thinking for dinner tonight?
I love that line. What do you think of for dinner tonight? They're so confident that they're gonna that they're gonna get it done. Fuck yeah.
Hey guys, what you got in the? Oh, stolen Marshall MDI-101 M9 multi-rocket shoulder launchers. Nice. My buddies and I have been looking all over town for those. Have you been hoarding? See, we need them for our startup. It's a criminal empire kind of.
Oh boy, that might be the music might be an issue here. Oh shit, I forgot that that was in the background. Hell yeah. I love it. That shot's incredible. There's no chance this goes up on YouTube, huh? Awesome. What the fuck? I forgot about that. Oh my god. What was their plan? But just watching this trailer, I just love the absurdity of it, but I believe the rules of the world. It hits such a Saints Row 3 feel to me of this like very cocky crime group that doesn't like give a fuck because they know they're gonna get away with it. They're well organized, they know what they're doing, they're great at creating distractions and diversions for each other. There's a good chemistry between the group.
Hey! Asshole! Get the fuck away from my friends.
A fucking money shot right there. Incredible. I love it. I love it so much. $2,522. I don't think that hit. I don't think that hit right here. Okay, so before this jumps into the next piece, because I think it's going to try and jump in regularly, like right where it is. Let me pause this video really quick. What do you think of the trailer? Do you like the trailer? I love the trailer. I think it's fun. I think it's silly. I think it's awesome. I like it a lot. You can, I guess, let me know down in the comments below. Give me 1 second. I'm going to pause this video and I'll get it lined up so that we can watch the customization real quick. Hopefully that doesn't have any problems, but we'll see. I guess we'll see. Actually, you know what I can do is I can pull this up in a browser. Hold on. Hold on. We can go videos. Is it? Oh, okay. I wonder if... What if I do this? Actually, here, let's just let it roll. Hopefully it'll just start right at the beginning. Okay. So we got a minute. We're gonna learn about this customization. Hopefully the audio is loud enough and everything. So here's the issue. The reason I bring up the thing looking wonky on my side, it's hard to get a good read on how the audio looks because it's like lagging all over the place. Looks like it might be a little quiet here. Oh, don't lag now, please. No, I'm trying to figure this out. We'll bump this up. I mean, I guess if you want to watch it with and hear them talking, you probably wouldn't be watching this video. I'm excited about this. I want to learn. I want to make... The cool thing is now I have all kinds of time to come up with the character that I want to create for Saints Row. I also have time to play all the Saints Row games. Likely mature 17. You don't say. Wait, was that a cat? Was that a fucking cat?
It's about
Hell
time you
yeah.
guys all showed up. Hi, I'm Mika Burton, and we
Hi,
have
Mika
got a
Burton.
lot of ground to cover here in Santo Ileso, the new home of Saints Row. We are about to go on a deep dive on tons of all that Saints Row customization has to offer, and we will also meet the devs. So let's jump in and get a better
missed the
idea
clip stuff.
of what Saints Row customization is all about.
He was number one. Schmitty Jorben Morgan Man Jensen, or whatever his name is in SpongeBob. Be sure to tweet it with the hashtag Be Your Own Boss. What the fuck is happening?
Saints
Oh my
Row
God.
gives you the ultimate
I am
freedom
so
to
excited for this
express
game.
yourself in the
Holy
weird,
shit.
Wild West. You've never seen anything like this
What
before.
the fuck?
So buckle up.
Out here, it's every boss for themselves. I'm gonna give you the lay of the land, how to craft your perfect boss.
Oh, I can have a kitty head.
Your rides, your weapons, your crew, and even your Saints HQ. It's time to build your criminal empire in style.
People come to San
All about
Francisco
cats.
from all over because it's a place that bleeds attitude.
The Third Street Kitties.
Here,
Is
you
that
do you.
is that a foam finger gun? What the fuck is happening? I love all of this. What is going on?
In Saints Row, show off your personal clothing style.
From shirts, pants, shoes, and hats, to full combos, underwear, overwear, and even socks.
Overwear.
It all starts at the top. Customize and style every hair on your head down to your eyebrow color.
Wow. That is cool. I like that.
Anyone can build their entire look around anything, like skin. Control the type, texture, tint, gloss.
Oh
size,
my
and even
god,
muscle
you could
and
just be
vein
a
definition.
metal man.
Make both sides of yourself uniquely different. Asymmetrical face customization is a first. So smear on some lipstick, add ink, clown out your face, or just act your age.
They fucking made Shrek. They made Shrek.
Oh yeah, looking real mature in those form-fitting undies.
Hey, working on it. It's about shaping the whole package. Above and below.
But it's not just the looks that kill. Pick the voice that
Oh,
speaks to you
what?
and flex your mood with emotes guaranteed to provoke a reaction from the crowd. Maybe not always the one you're looking for, but hey, fuck 'em,
That
right?
is really cool. Oh my god. That was a really cool shot of the roll.
Arrive in style with vehicle customization. With over 80 rides to collect, you'll have plenty of time to kill in the garage.
Go deep under the hood, customizing all your rides. Load up on exotic parts.
Oh,
and
Jim
pieces,
Robs, okay.
Modify that body, change
All
paint,
right.
add grime, make that engine brown, and boom, a whole new boss-worthy masterpiece.
Wow, all that, and you won't even brag about souping up your wheels.
Wheels like this speak for themselves.
Boost performance
Oh
with upgrade
my
kits,
god.
Acceleration, nitro, raw speed, and make your chariot battle ready.
Wait, was that a fucking
Go
pirate ship?
above and beyond with signature abilities. Think boss-worthy maneuvers like crab steering, make your own wrecking ball, or use ejector seats to launch your success to new heights.
I'm excited to take one car and like make it exact. Oh, is that a bus? Oh, you blew up the bus. Boo. I want to take one car and make it wild.
Change almost every
That was a
aspect
fucking
of your
guitar
weapons
case.
and trucks.
I can be El Mariachi.
Including the color on
You could just make El
individual
Mariachi.
parts, change textures, go glossy
Are you
or
fucking
satin,
kidding me?
Make it rough or smooth.
Robert Rodriguez is so
Have two
cool.
if you want.
Looks are just
He's so cool when I
skin
try to
deep,
say his
right?
name,
Why not
I'd-
swap the whole model. Want to pack that RPG into a guitar case? Yeah.
They
I get the
foam finger
reference,
guns?
Mr. Mariachi.
Yes. That was an umbrella? There's Shrek again? That horse mask really
Your friends,
moved in a way that
your
I was not
Saints,
expecting.
Your Saints vehicles, they all gotta fit together. Tie the collective image into one unified criminal masterpiece.
All right, listen up. The church will become your go-to HQ. It's a real fixer-upper that you can customize. As the Saints grow in power.
Oh.
Or, dreaming one level higher, head on up to HQ's second floor, where you can mastermind all your criminal ventures across the entire city.
Yeah, looks like we can just agree to disagree on who does boss better.
Why?
That
Overwhelmed by my
car
outrageous
looked
choices?
fucking awesome.
A true boss is never overwhelmed.
Oh, we can most definitely agree on that.
Let's pretend. 8322. All right, they're sticking with it. That's not the end of the video. Okay, why did... All right.
Wow, that was a lot to take in all at once. But let's talk to the real rock stars, the devs, about all of this crazy customization.
I thought
guys
you were
just saw.
Volition, not Rockstar.
Hey, Volition team, what's up?
What's up, Mika?
Hey. I absolutely loved the trailer, but for me, I have to say it's raising a couple of more questions than it's answering, but I say that as a total compliment. So let's start with player choice, right? What can you tell me about it?
We have 8 different presets that you can choose from, and using those, go straight into the game, or you can modify a little bit to make it more of your own.
I love the quick start elements of it, because I know for myself, when you dive into a game the way you plan to spend about 60 plus hours in it, I want to spend time with customization because you enjoy it, but you don't want to spend too much time in it, right?
The strength of going in and just picking preset levels from a starting point provides so many options.
That's cool. That's kind of what I did with the recent gameplay that I did this morning was
Sure, we have a few.
the idea, just come up with the base and then figure out the clothes and stuff later.
Make a very recognizable face in terms of the features. But what would really be recognizable would be, a face that's half one way and half the other, like a truly asymmetrical face. I'm gonna go to some of the options here. We're going to the eye options right now. We're gonna mess around with the depth, mess around with the height a little bit. And you can start to see on the left side of that face, you can start to see the eyes start to drop down a little bit. But like I said, once you start working with a face that is technically 2 faces, I feel that's truly recognizable. So there's a lot of options to play around here, comparing with the eyes, the ears, the nose. There's a lot of different ways to really make a face that's truly, memorable for any player.
Absolutely. And
wait, hold on. That was candy corn
my
teeth.
hair?
You can
I'm
have
really
candy
hoping
corn
it's
teeth.
easier than like in real life.
It's
Why?
absolutely easier than in real life.
Fuck it, why
There are
not? Who
plenty of
cares?
Hairstyles to choose from.
Fucking video
all
game.
Different kinds of colors to choose from as well, and I really love the different textures and styles of hair that we have. It's not just different cuts and lengths, but there are braids, there's ponytails, there's a lot of different options to choose from.
I love to hear all of that.
My favorite detail of face customization is probably messing around with the eyes and the cheeks. I think like the eyes are very expressive, so I always like to
Wait,
mess
you
around
can
with
have
the eyes
smiley
and make
faces?
different
Keep going
colors,
to the
even
right.
different presets we
Oh,
have
show
to
it.
show off different content.
Wow.
Yeah, show off
All right,
different
you can have
mesmerizing
Captain America's
eyes, tricky
shields.
eyes, all sorts of things.
I really like our makeup and our scars. There's a lot of different ways to make your character all the more personalized and more custom to you and what your boss looks like, just by giving them a really nice eyeliner look or maybe a couple of battle scars.
You can make yourself whatever your idea of awesome is with extensive body and clothing customizations. So guys, what are my options for sculpting my character's physique? Can I choose the shape and size? What's actually possible here?
You have a lot
Gotta
of
make a straight up
possibilities when it comes to
beefcake.
changing your size and your physique. Whether you want to
Beefcake,
look more
beef.
like a body
Oh
builder
yeah.
with cap dells
A
and really,
beefcake with a
striking
huge
quality,
fucking
you can do that.
package.
If
Hell
you wanna
yeah.
have a smoother look, you can do that. You can pretty much have the character look however you want.
Groin
And
size,
that
100.
goes from figure, chest size, groin size. We also have
Hell yeah.
prosthetics. So if you want to have like hand and leg prosthetics, you can customize your body that way also.
That's pretty cool.
Hell yeah.
And technically skin is one of the first layers of outerwear. So what can we do there?
We can change skin tint, we can change texture. There are plenty of different
Yes.
shaders to choose from as you play the game and progress and unlock them, so you can have broken glass or galaxy to really maximize how unique you look. There are different colors as well, so if you wanted to be from the Blue Man Group, you probably could be.
And what if I wanted to express myself with some ink? Can I get tattoos as well?
Absolutely. We've got the whole body covered from head to toe, face, neck, arms, legs, chest, torso, and back.
That's so cool. And the saying goes, clothes do make the person. So let's dive into some outfits.
Head to toe customization with your outfits. You can have helmets, you can have hats, you can put glasses on, you can have something across your face.
we clearly brought back layered clothing. So it's like you can have a shirt.
God, I want to just
jacket over top of that. We really tried to ramp up the granularity that you can use in terms of really editing your character's clothing. You can do whatever you want in this game. You have a lot of ways to really express yourself in terms of your clothing.
That sounds phenomenal, and I feel like there's probably even more ways I can express myself. Can you dive in a little bit about those?
Sure. You can express yourself with your voice. I mean, we have 8 different voice options that range from serious to kind of absurd.
This game ain't gonna play itself.
And there's also a whole bunch of emotes that you can do to where you can have like a type of touchdown celebration if you want. And there's certain emotes where it modifies your walk cycle. You can creep down the road, looking like you're creeping around. Rather than do it in a place, you can actually walk down the entire game and play that animation.
And now, a word from our sponsors.
Is that old reliable not so reliable no more? Oh, it's got spirit all right, but the body can't keep up. Just ain't as rugged as it used to be.
That's pretty cool. I like that they're doing this.
Haul it off to the junk heap, or you can bring it on down to Jim Rob's, where we'll give that beater a new lease on life. Maybe it just needs a new ticker, or some body work and a fresh coat of paint. Whatever it takes, our team's got the goods and the know-how to give that wreck a second shot. Because even an old car can learn new tricks.
Very excited about this tether thing. I don't know. People are going to come up with really cool stuff to do with that.
You can roll in style with one of the deepest customization pools available in the game, vehicle customization. You can spend hours, if you want, in the garage altering just about any part on your sweet, sweet rides. Let's start with curated collections of vehicle add-ons with the presets.
We have over 80 vehicles for players to find, collect, and customize.
I want the Emu.
Each of them offers
There's
a
2
preset,
pirate
which is a
ships?
completed combination of choices that radically change
Get the
the
fuck
look
out
of
of
the
here.
vehicle
Take
with
my
a single
money.
click.
And
Not right
paint
now
is
because I don't
of
have very much of it in
obvious
my account,
interest
but
here when it comes to
in the
car
future,
customization, how deep do those options go?
We offer a wide variety of
Register
different
what?
paint types. I believe we actually have 6 of them that you can pick from, and they range anywhere between a sleek matte to iridescent pearlescent.
There are plenty of mods to choose from on your car,
Hell yeah.
from your ornament hood to your back trunk. There are lots of different bumpers you can choose from, fenders, hoods. You can even change your roof if you wanted to.
You can even change.
Can I put a hot dog on
side
anything?
panels,
Is there
or
any sort of
even make it
bus?
subtle if you want.
There are tile
There are
profiles
2
for
pirate
days.
ships.
You can choose
Where are the
a
bus?
low profile tire, a higher profile tire. You can change the axle height of your wheels, and you can also change the hubcaps.
And you can modify these either on individual axles or both at the same time.
And how about the sound when I roll up in my sweet ride? The engine, the horn?
You have quite a few options when it comes to the audio here. You have different options for the engine, the horn, and also your transmission. If you want to pull up with a really loud muscle car sounding engine, but you want to bump a horn, coming through like you come from the clown circus or whatever, then you can do that.
It's just so much fun to be able to drive around and antagonize pedestrians with my clown car horn.
And say I'd want to give my lift a special lift, if you know what I'm saying. Any specialized equipment options?
Absolutely. There's nitrous available for your car, so you can get that extra boost to get away from the cops if you're on the run. There's off-road kits because we're in a desert, so there's going to be a lot of driving out there. There's also a towing cable, so you can connect your car to different objects to take them with you wherever you go.
Ooh, a bus.
You have different upgrade kits.
Oh,
that once you
I want the
fully
bus.
level them up, it'll unlock a special ability. You can definitely upgrade your car's your speed, performance, durability. You do have the ability there in terms of an upgrade kit for all vehicles. And
I dream of
each will have a
Weenie?
unique upgrade tier.
That
Hell
includes
yeah.
all of our watercrafts. We've got boats, hoverboard, VTOLs, helicopters, all have the same amount of customization choices.
Last thing on this widely expansive topic, let's talk a little bit about signature abilities.
So when you're trying to get away from the cops, whoever's chasing you, you have to make very sharp, very specific turns. You can unlock an ability called crab string. So basically, instead of sliding around, you take very small steps around. You can really corner precisely to help get away from the cops.
Yeah, there's also ball and chain. You drag a giant metal ball behind you, which is great when there's pursuit vehicles trying to stop you as you swing it around and knock them from being a threat.
My favorite one is ejector seats because it means that you can wingsuit from virtually anywhere so long as you have that unlocked in your car. There's also kneecappers.
Oh, that's pretty
in
cool.
case people don't know how to stay in their lanes while you're driving, or if you want an additional boost to keep police from revving into the side of your car.
Oh,
keep
nice.
hitting the
Okay.
infinite boost button and just keep on going when you finally unlock it. And there's also some story-related ones that you will end up seeing, but we're not quite ready to share that just yet. So you'll have to wait and see what those end up entailing.
I know what you guys are all thinking. What about my piece, right? Well, we've got tons of weaponry with tons of choice over the aesthetics. And with freedom over where you can customize them, you should have no trouble finding that special sidearm. So how far can I go changing material and colors?
You can color any part of the gun that you want, from the body all the way down to the minor parts.
Well, just like on cars, I kind of like stickers. I want to put them all over. So what's available in the decal department?
There are plenty of decals available.
Oh, that's
we
fun.
have decals based on the Wild West. Or
Fucking
if
the
you want
horse
to be
head
really
moving
fun and
like that.
colorful, there's also
Ooh.
really cool, bright, more fanciful stickers.
I'm loving all of these details for visual customization, and I really like how my weapon fires, but I want to 100% change the look. Am I asking too much there?
No, you're not asking too much at all. This is actually one of my favorite features in the game because you can actually change how your weapon looks. Like, for example, I know with the rocket launcher, that's one of my favorite ones. You can turn that into a guitar case.
Oh my god. Hell
There's
yes.
also another one I really enjoy when it comes to the assault rifle. You can turn it to like an umbrella. So if you think back to like a penguin, back, it's almost like you have like an assault rifle that's an umbrella. Like there's a potato cannon. And I think you can turn the melee bat, the spike bat, into a pinata bat. So that's a fun one as well.
I really like the cardboard weapons a lot. Those are probably like my favorite ones. We have so many fun gimmicky weapons like that in the game where when you shoot the weapon or you use the weapon, it doesn't necessarily do what you would expect a weapon to do. There's some really, really cool gameplay elements that unlock a lot of weapons that sort of turn the combat on its head.
Oh my god. I'm so in on this game. Holy hell
If you
yeah.
have the cash, come try our stash at Chalupa Cabra, Santo Ileso's favorite monster food truck. We'll hook you up with hit after hit of farm-fresh, locally sourced product and hard-to-find imported delicacies you won't find at those other food trucks. And we cook custom-made designer dishes to order. Chalupa Cabra, monster food for a monster appetite.
So let's talk about the armory, located at the center of the church, Saints HQ. So how does it compare to all of those things that I can do at, say, Friendly Fire?
The HQ has got a lot more convenient locations.
Oh, he
to
said the
access
HQ and I
things
thought he
like
said
their weapon.
THQ.
Okay, but what about my look? Can I change my wardrobe here? Is this different than using the Style app?
You can change your clothes just the same as you could in the Style app, and you can save all of these outfits as presets that you can dress into anytime.
This place, as
That's
we
a cool
discussed
feature.
before, also comes with a garage, but what would Jim Robs think of me taking my business here instead of there?
Yeah, so it really becomes this active hub for choices before you go back out and get to work.
Yeah, anything that you've purchased from Jim Robs will be available right at HQ. Throughout Saints HQ, you'll find these pedestals where it looks like it just needs a little something. You'll have access to a variety of collectibles that you can use to decorate your HQ, and you can switch them out at any time, and there's so many to be discovered.
Is there a dress code here for my Saints? You know, I want to customize my crew. Nobody's showing up in bathrobes, right?
Only if you want them to. You can have them dress in a plethora of styles, different themes, different aesthetics. You can set the dress code however you want to.
Not only that, you can actually set up all the vehicles that your crew rolls up in. So if you want them to
That's a
roll
fun-
up
that
into a
flip
monster
off
truck,
emote's
you
really
can
fun.
have them do that.
Well, I can't wait to roll up in a crew of a K-pop girl group all dressed out in pink diamond glittery boots. It's gonna be phenomenal.
Please invite me. I want to be part of that crew.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm in.
Yes, I have my crew. A feature of this game I really like is that Santo Ileso keeps it real with brick and mortar stores. So where should I explore those and how do those work?
So you can actually find these brick and mortar stores all around the city, and your map can help guide you there to those different brick and mortar locations. You will see some
Ooh,
old
leather and
fan
lace, hell
favorites,
yeah.
such as leather and lace, but you'll also find plenty of new ones to discover as well. There's also another pop-up shop that is Roger's favorite, which is Botas Picudas.
Y'all know how I am.
And it sells these boots that have these boot tips that go really
What?
far up, and they have cobra shapes.
Given that this is HQ, it seems like the perfect place to mastermind. I don't know if I'm getting too off topic, but while I have you lovely devs here, what is up with the second floor?
So you found the
What is
Criminal
wrong with
Empire
that green
table,
screen in
which
the
is
background?
Saints
Why is
Row
it
map for
so
expanding
poorly
across the city.
pixelated?
Now, Criminal Ventures, the feature accessible here, isn't necessarily customization, but there's a lot of choices to be made. What venture you're going to build and where you're going to build it. 14 different locations to expand upon. And as you build across the city, you're going to shape the city landscape with your choices.
We've gone over a lot today, all these customization features, and I know that Saints
Look at
Row
how
is
pixelated
a
and
huge
awful
game.
it
I mean, I
looks.
saw that map. My God, the amount of hours that we will be spending in this game. But I have to know, over everything, what is you guys' favorite extra or low-key feature we maybe didn't get to talk about today?
I love that we don't have anything gender specific. You can hide the nudity in the game, or you can choose not to, and you can choose to block that.
I love messing around with the food trucks. I like really personalizing to more of my style. And look at that, you can put the tacos on top of the weenie truck. There's so much to do.
Suntans are one of my favorite
Ooh, a new
choices
surprise.
in the skin selections. They always make me laugh.
That's me. That's like exactly what I look like. It's just I wear
already gone
shirts
through
that always
so many
have
cool
the same like
customization
arm
features
length,
today, and it
just
was
tan
really
and then
awesome
just like
taking a
just
deep dive
pasty.
on Saints Row with you guys. I know you're so hard working on something new, so is there anything we should be on the lookout for as fans?
I know everybody wants to dive in and play with these tools, create their perfect boss, but what I can confirm is that something is coming out that will let you do that. Create your own boss, express yourself, and that'll all happen before the game releases on August 23rd.
So just look forward to hearing
Oh.
more from our socials and from SaintsRow.com just to get the opportunity to possibly play with these tools.
Will you be able to? Okay, I'll definitely sign up for that. If
You're
you
like
can
me, you
import
guys
the
are
character,
already packing
and
the
I can do
bag
that
for
as a separate video and
Santo
just bring them
And
in,
you know what? While we're
that'd
here,
be
I
great.
just want to give a huge shout out of thanks to Brian Traficante, Danielle Benthine, Kenzie Lindgren, and Roger Smith for taking me through this weird, wonderful, wild west of customization options in the new Saints Row. From serious to silly, badass to monstrously absurd to the wildly unexpected, one thing is for certain. You'll have all the tools you need to make yourself truly self-made. I'm Mika Burton. Adios, amigos.
Oh man, they're doing it. They're fucking doing it. Boy, they're making a game that I am very, very interested in. Oh, my controller turned off. 23rd of August, huh? All right. What'd you think down there? You can tell me in the comments below. Let me know. Obviously, that always helps with the engagement and blah, 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 blah. But, I was a big fan. There was a cat. There's a cat in that, like, opening little, like, thing. Where is it? Where is it? 1, 0, bam. Okay, they're doing that. And then wait for it. Bam, bam, bam. There's a cat looking. Why is there a cat there? Why is there a cat? Look at it. That's so exciting. I really liked what I saw. This isn't always the most interesting sort of thing to me. I don't spend a ton of time doing in the other games it's called rim jobs, but here it's called gym robs. Car customization is definitely going to be like, I'll pick one that I really like and maybe go crazy with it. But I do want to try out some of the food trucks. The pirate ships looked really awesome. The attached cable to just ruin people's days, that looked really cool. The gun customization isn't, again, like my favorite aspect of it. I think it's cool that there are just kind of like, hey, you can just make this a guitar, or you can make this an umbrella. That's super fun and awesome and exciting to like see the silly things that they have in there for the weapons. But like going in and painting all that stuff isn't super interesting. I think the cars are more of like a visual thing, whereas I love that cat hat. Whereas the guns are more like they're going to be in your hand. I'll put like the big fun stuff on it, but I won't like go in probably and tinker around with it too much in the smaller areas. The customization, the character customization, that looks awesome. Fucking incredible. The way you can do the hair, you can have the asymmetrical face stuff. All of it looked super fun and interesting and makes me want to go in and create a character. And them even having that like surprise there at the end and saying like, hey, you're going to be able to create a character before you even, or like before we even release the game, is fantastic. I'm very excited about that, and I want to see what that's all about, who I can create, what I can create. These hairstyles here where the roots are one color, you can see it on this lady here where it's pink to purple to blonde. That is awesome. That is really fun. They have candy corn teeth in there for some reason. It's silly and goofy and interesting in a way that I think is awesome and exciting. I think they're doing a really good job kind of nailing that, like, and granted, you know, this is just a customization video, so it's like a lot of the silliest stuff. Like, they fucking made Shrek. This fucking guy. I've lost track. I got so distracted by the man in the underwear. All this stuff is super fun and silly, and granted, you know, we're looking at it from like the broadest of tops, right? Like, does the story matter? Do the characters, are they interesting? Is the gameplay fun? Like, all this stuff still has to be answered, but they're on the right track. For me, at least, they're on the right track so far with what I've seen so far, which is the trailer. I forgot Game Informer did some stuff a while back that had some gameplay in it, but just give me absurdity. Give me absurdity with a believable world and a fun set of characters, shit that I care about, and you're on the right path to making a game that I enjoy. That's about all I can ask, is just for a game that I enjoy. Yeah, those wheels look fucking awesome. I'm curious how some of these are going to unlock. Hopefully a lot of this stuff is available just kind of not like right off the bat, but like a lot of the paint jobs and schemes. That way you can just have some fun right off the bat. Curious if there's a bus that I could drive, because that'd be fantastic. I do love that there's a pirate ship. The little crab thing that they were talking about, that's fun. I like the wingsuit stuff. The spikes coming out of the tires, that's fun. The winch, awesome. I don't appreciate that they blew up that. I don't love it. But this did a lot for me. This did a lot for my excitement for it. I watched the trailer, was excited for the tone and the style and the characters, the way they bounce back and forth between each other. I talked about that before I jumped into this. This I thought looked like a lot of fun, because a lot of it is like just silly, weird, like, who gives a shit? We're just going to have some fun. It's a big open video game world. Who cares? The umbrella, they got a Genki on there. There's Shrek again. I don't know. This is really doing it for me. Really doing it for me. I'm very excited for August 23rd. Hopefully, again, that New Zealand trick works so I can... But here's the New Zealand trick. And for those of you who don't know, if you're watching this, if you are on Xbox, PlayStation 4, this does not work. PlayStation does not work. In the settings, you can change your region to New Zealand time. And when a game launches all at once, which is typically what happens, like a Cyberpunk was this way. And I think even MLB The Show 22 was this way. There's been a bunch of them. If you set it to New Zealand time, you will be able to play the game several hours before its scheduled launch, because it thinks you're in a time zone that already has access to the game. So you can go look up a tutorial. It does not, it won't get you banned or anything. Like, you're just literally changing a setting in the console. There's no reason for them to ban you at all. Who cares? It's not that big of a deal. I did it for Cyberpunk, and that was kind of nice, because I would, obviously, as a person who creates content, it's nice to be able to get something in your hands a little early to make content for it and have it up the next day. That's the, fingers crossed, the plan for this game would be to do the New Zealand trick, play it early, and make sure that there's a video up for you Tuesday, August 23rd, right here on youtube.com/ShawnosaurusRex. And then it'll most likely move to like a Wednesday upload. Might even get back to back, depending on how early I get recording with it. Could see like part 1 and part 2 days, 2 days in a row. but that's obviously a very long way off. However, to make sure that you are ready for that long way off day where Saints Row is out, be sure to scroll down, subscribe, ring that bell. That way you're notified when I post new videos. As always, I post at 6 a.m. and 7 p.m. And I've been doing it for years now. So there's a ton of content, not a lot of Saints Row content. I will admit to that. There are 2, I think, other Saints Row videos. One of them is a demo of the first game, and then the other one's just the first game, but it covers the same like area. I played Saints Row 3, but there's a huge problem with the copyright because there's a Kanye West song in there. I did update my computer. Hopefully that would allow me to go in, maybe edit a video, and I could have Saints Row the Third, the 2 parts that I did play, maybe up in an edited form. Who knows? But yeah, until then, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Let me know again what you thought down below. And if you have any fun character suggestions, be sure to let me know. I'm going to go check out the website and see if I can sign up for whatever they were advertising, the character creator or whatever, so that I can make sure that I have the character created and ready to roll for August 22nd at 9 p.m. or August 23rd. Thank you again so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. We'll see you. Maybe they'll do another one of these and we'll get some more of a look at it. Yeah. If you like reaction content, let me know down in the comments below. But as always, thank you for watching. We'll see you in another video, a different day. Goodbye.